Hey guys, been at school for 3 weeks now, and yeah, things have been pretty rough with me, just with like recording videos and stuff like that, not like school and stuff like that. But I've been meaning to do this review for some time now, and I actually already recorded this review like some time ago, but I didn't like the video, so I made another video, and then I didn't like that video, and then over time eventually I just kind of just didn't do it. But it's okay because now I've actually had a lot of time with the product, so I guess I can talk more about it. So I'm going to review these Master Glaze by Face Studio blush sticks by Maybelline. And yes, I have 6 of them. I went to the store recently though, and I think that there was like a 7th one, but ain't nobody worried about that. So yeah, 6 blush sticks, and I have them all here. And I'm just gonna review them for you guys. And yes, I am doing a makeup review without any makeup on my face. I mean, I don't know, don't shoot me in the comments or something like that. And it's windy outside here, so if you can like hear that wind, can you guys hear that wind? Yeah, it's pretty windy outside, so if you hear that sound or whatever, that is the wind. Okay, so these Master Glaze blush sticks by Maybelline. Yeah, I got all 6 of them to try. I really wanted to try them because I saw other reviews on them and stuff like that, and they seemed pretty convenient. They're not the most expensive, but for as much product as you do get, they are a little bit expensive for drugstore because this is drugstore makeup. But yeah. So first, let me get into packaging. So every blush stick has a individualized color on the outside of them that kind of shows you the color that you're getting, or the blush stick color. And I do think that the colors on the outside of the packaging are true to the color payoff that you get on your cheek. I say that because a lot of brands and stuff like that, especially like when you're shopping drugstore, they might have a color at the bottom of a lipstick or a color on the side of the jar or whatever form of packaging it may be, and then you actually swatch it or put it on and it doesn't resemble that color whatsoever. These actually are true to the color outside. And I like the fact that the top is like see-through, so then you can see how much product you have left. And I mean, you can see how much product you have left opening it up too, really easily. But yeah, I just like see-through packaging. I think it's really helpful. It's helpful. Besides that, it's just really simple. There's nothing really so fancy smanchy about it. It's just really simple. So yeah. So getting into the actual product. Basically, this is how much you get, which is really not that much. It's not that much. And you know, at first I was kind of bummed opening it up because I just felt like, you know, these blush sticks are really not, you know, this is not really a lot of product that I'm getting right here. So, you know, what did I buy? Was this really worth my purchase? But the thing with these products is that they're super duper pigmented, and a little bit goes a really long way. They're easy to blend, and like I said, you really don't need a lot of it. So these are actually really convenient. These are really great for if you're waking up and you don't feel like using a powder and a brush. You kind of just want to go. You can blend it out with your finger. You can put it on and blend it out with a brush if you would like. I mean, it's really versatile, and it's also buildable. So you could put on a lot, you could put on a little bit, you can build up the intensity with these. So that's really cool. So the 6 colors that I have are, okay, well, let me I'm gonna talk about them and then I'm gonna actually swatch them and show you guys. But the first one is Warm Nude, which is this, just this, it kind of has like a shimmery glow to it, but it's really just warm nude. It's a nude color. It's slightly brown, slightly tan, but that is Warm Nude. And then you have Plums Up, and Plums Up is really just Plums Up. It's just a plum color. Kind of has some brown undertones going on there, but that's what that looks like. Then you have Make a Mauve, which is a pretty mauve color. It's actually a little bit more purple than the other one, which the other one was a little bit more brown. So this one's a little bit more purple. And then you have Coral Sheen, one of my favorites in the collection, which is just this really bright coral color. Almost like a red and orange mix together to make this color. Really pretty. Pink Fever, which is just this bright magenta pink. It's really bright and hot, like a really hot pink. And then last I have Just Pinched Pink, which is this really light pink. It's like really light. And I'm going to get into some swatches for you guys. So let me show you guys these swatches. This right here is Make a Mauve. This here is Plums Up. This here is Warm Nude. This here is Coral Sheen. This is Just Pinched Pink, which is like really light, so. And last here is Pink Fever, which looks like this. So let me see if I can remember. Down here is Make a Mauve, Plums Up, Warm Nude, Coral Sheen, Just Pinched Pink, and Pink Fever right here. So those are all the swatches right there. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with these blush sticks, but yeah, like I said, my favorite one is Coral Sheen. I just love the way that it looks on my skin, and I think that that is another thing that I should probably mention with this product. There is a divide, I feel, with these blush sticks because I feel like if you're a certain complexion, either way, there's like those that are for lighter skin complexions, those that are for deeper skin complexions. And I feel like this is one of those things I honestly did not need the whole collection. And if I was someone who was just using them for their intended purposes, because and I'm going to tell you what I use the other ones for that I don't use necessarily as blush sticks, because all of them do not go on me as a good blush. But if you want to try this, and you're not like a makeup guru or anything like that, but you just like want to try them, I would recommend it because they're fast and easy to use, especially for beginners or for people that are really just in a rush or on the go all the time, but really want that, you know, fresh cheek, you know, and you just don't want to go and invest in an expensive powder, or you just don't have time to use a brush and a powder on a daily basis, but you want something fast and pretty. I would recommend these, but I'm going to tell you which ones are for your skin complexion. That way you don't waste your time buying all of them, or you know what I'm saying. Okay, so first I'm gonna start out with fairer skin complexion which ones I think are suitable for that skin complexion. So I have, what do I have here? Plums Up, Warm Nude, and Just Pinched Pink, of course. And I'm going to explain why I think that these are suitable for fairer skin complexions. Okay, so starting off with Plums Up. Plums Up is kind of like a brownie color, kind of. Not saying that this wouldn't go good with a deeper skin complexion, because I've actually tried this and it was pretty. But the thing is, because it is so kind of like brown, depending on how your brown skin is, it might kind of just go on like your skin complexion. I mean, I do notice a little bit of a difference when I put on Plums Up, but sometimes it's not like, it's not so much of a difference that, oh, and another thing I didn't think I mentioned is that these blush sticks kind of do give off a little bit of a sheen, kind of like a little bit of reflex, so they're not completely matte, but I mean, they're still kind of like matte. They're not like shimmery, but they do have a little bit of shimmer in them. So if you don't like that, then maybe you won't like these. But yeah, anyways, with Plums Up, I have put it on my cheeks before, and I really just didn't notice that big of a difference. So I feel like this is more of like a darker blush stick for fairer skin complexions. Like I said, you could put it on if you have a deeper skin complexion, but if you don't really see any color payoff, I don't know, I think it's just too brown. It may be just too brown. But I have used this as like an eyeshadow base. And yeah, so far I've used it as like an eyeshadow base. So yeah, Plums Up. The next one I think is best for fairer skin complexions would be Warm Nude. Warm Nude is kind of like a silvery tan color. It kind of is like a silvery tan color to me. And yeah, Warm Nude, it kind of speaks for itself. It's really just like a really tan, not even slightly pink. It's really just like a tan, like, blush. It's just like a warm nude, basically. It's true to the name. And I just feel like this would definitely go on opaque on deeper skin complexions. Although I have used this as a highlight. I've used it like up here, for instance, down the bridge of my nose, like a highlight, because it is such a beautiful shimmer. It kind of reminds me of like the Sunbeam highlights and stuff like that. Just the packaging alone, but also like the color, what it goes on as a highlight is so pretty for like deeper skin complexions. But as a blush for deeper skin complexions, I don't think so. So I think that this is a blush stick that is suitable for fairer skin complexions. I think that their skin complexions would probably get more of a color payoff from Warm Nude. And then the last one that I think is suitable for fair skin complexions is Just Pinched Pink, which I also think is like self-explanatory because it's such a light pink. This would just not look right on a deeper skin complexion, clearly. This is not for a deeper skin complexion. This is definitely for pale skin. It is so light pink that it would only be visible on pale skin. So it's definitely suitable for pale skin, but I have used it as an eyeshadow. I've used it as a little bit of like a lipstick in a sense, but I'm still kind of tweaking that out, so I don't really know. But not as a blush, not for my skin complexion. So yeah, Just Pinched Pink. And now I'm going to move on to the blush sticks that I think are suitable for deeper skin complexions. And the three that I think are suitable for deeper skin complexions in the collection are Pink Fever, Coral Sheen, and Make a Mauve, and I will explain why. Okay, so Make a Mauve is, like I said, more of a little, it's like another dark blush stick, but it's more purple. And I've used Make a Mauve a lot as a blush. I think it shows up really nicely. It's that beautiful, deep purple color that I'm looking for. And like I said, these are buildable. You can build the intensity. So I just love it. I think it goes great with my skin complexion. I think this is great for deep skin complexions. If you have a deep skin complexion and you're looking for like a deep blush, like a dark blush, you don't want a blush that has a brown undertone to it, because that's just gonna kind of combat with the skin. But something that is a little bit more purple but still kind of like a deep purple, it's going to add that right, it's just that right shade, you know what I'm saying? Something that's too brown, it's almost gonna be too close to your skin complexion, so it's not gonna really have any color payoff even if you put like a lot on, which is something I experienced with Plums Up, which is what I was saying earlier. So yeah, I think that Make a Mauve, if you're looking for a deep blush stick, this is the one that you should probably like go and try out. So yeah. The next one is Pink Fever, and this one is kind of like a magenta feel to it, which this is great for deep skin complexions. If you're looking for a blush stick that is pink, like you want a pink blush. And I know magenta can be kind of frightening because magenta is just like a really hot in your face type of pink, but like I said, these are buildable, so you don't have to put that much on, and a little bit of it you can blend it out and get that right pink shade that you're looking for without doing too much. But if you're looking for a pink that will show as far as deep skin complexions go, Pink Fever. This is just such a beautiful pink color. It will show up on any complexion, and yeah, especially deep complexions if you're looking for that pink, like I said. So this is really good for that. And the last one, that is actually my favorite one, is Coral Sheen, which is this really like, and I've used more of this clearly. I don't know if you guys can see that, but Coral Sheen is like a really like fiery orange color. Like I said, I thought that it kind of looks like a red and an orange was used to make this blush, but this is perfect. This is the perfect in-between blush, especially for deep skin complexions. I mean, this is just the best blush ever. I love this blush. This is my favorite blush stick in the whole entire collection. I feel like it complements my complexion. I feel like it goes on right. It's easy to blend. It's just perfect, and it's not doing too much. Like, it's one of those blushes I can wear if I'm in a rush, if I'm going to an event, if I'm, you know, it's just versatile. Like, it looks good with any look, and it looks good at any time. So, and it looks good on any body. So, Coral Sheen, really beautiful blush. So my overall consensus, or my overall review of the blush sticks, is that honestly, I love them. I will give them a 5 out of 5. I think that they're awesome. They're a little bit pricey for drugstore for me, but the fact that they're highly pigmented, it really combats the price and the amount that you get, because they do work so well. So I can't hate on them, and they're just so wonderful. They're nice, they're sweet, they're compact. You can take them in your bag, your purse, and this is such like a good packaging thing going on here, that if you put it in your purse, you don't have to worry about them like smashing open or something like that, unless you put like something severely heavy on top of it, which I don't know why somebody would do that, but I mean, it's really good packaging is what I'm trying to say. So these are really awesome, really awesome. And if you haven't tried them, maybe you should try them, and let me know down in the comments below what you thought about them. But I have been itching to do this review. I really should have done this review like hella long ago, and I mean I did, but I just never re-recorded it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys in my next video.